This project, Every Day a Little Love, is based on a Brazilian composer called João Donato, who is, if you will, one of the musicians at the basis of the bossa nova, but he went farther, and he can be seen somehow as the father of Brazilian jazz.
I live in Brazil, in Rio, and Amalia invited me to participate on her album, her most recent album. And it was our first talk, our first meeting. And then I started to listen to the songs and the quality of the other musicians. And I was responsible to put the Brazilian sauce over the songs. And it matched perfectly. We had a very nice groove together.
I wanted to have exactly that, the Brazilian sound, and that's what Cláudio Infante brought to the project brilliantly. And I wanted the jazz sounds. And there I have, the other accomplices in crime who are old jazz musicians, and then me in the middle. So I think that brought a very nice mixture, and it transmitted exactly the feeling that I wanted. It remains Brazilian, but the jazz flavor is there.
You're doing the workshop, so are you satisfied with the kids, how they learn, how they're interested for jazz music? Because we live in times when young people listen everything, and they got a lot of influences, and jazz is not, let's say, on the first place.
Yes, because they don't know what the word jazz means. Jazz is everything. Jazz can embrace everything, and even what they like. And so it's so good to see yesterday guys with 6, 7 years old there with, of course, with mother and father. They start to dance, they start to laugh and be happy. And the best thing is to make good to other people. It's good because there are some myths that jazz is something so completely sophisticated and only for a kind of people.
You were born in Portugal, but you live in Belgrade, so I think this was a big change for you.
Oh yes, I've been actually in the Balkans for 20 years. I was born in Portugal indeed, I grew up in Brazil, and then after that a lot happened. I lived in Croatia also for 4 years, very happy 4 years. And Belgrade is the latest country where I moved. It's very welcoming, warm people, and in terms of music, it's really a pleasure to be there. There are amazing musicians that I've been working with, so I'm very happy.